you hate for anyone to lose in that situation, especially the way it happened. Rodrigo Blankenship is and has been an unbelievable representative of the University of Georgia and kicker. And, his heart goes out to him losing in that fashion. He's an outstanding young man, and he's about all the right things in college athletics. But really proud of our guys. You know, you show a lot of mettle, a lot of toughness. You talk in terms of the character of the program, the culture of the program, the leadership of the program, and the character of the young men in that locker room. You know, we've been through a lot this year. We've been very inconsistent to this point. And the bottom line is we did what we had to do to win the ball game. You know, Ryan gets hurt, the carry-on comes in, and gutsy as hell performance. You know, he's been limited in practice, hasn't been able to do a lot as far as those things are concerned. I thought Brian did a really good job of adjusting to get some things where he could. You know, it's hard. You don't rep much as the backup quarterback. You just don't. You don't get too many turns and reps. And I thought the carry-on just came in and fought his butt off. I'm so proud of him. You know, defensively got some turnovers. That's what we needed. Scored on defense. Got the game in overtime. Of course, we missed the field goal, and you know, the heart's breaking for Parker right there. And just give us another chance. We went for it on fourth down. I feel like we needed a touchdown in that situation. We were a little fatigued defensively. You know, and Jake was throwing the ball extremely well, throwing the ball in some really tight areas. You know, he completed some balls that thought we had good coverage, and give them credit. They made some plays in the throwing game as far as those things were concerned. But hey, our kids fought their ass off. You know, you can't question that as far as our football team is concerned, how hard they play. We need to be a little more consistent and figure some things out moving forward. But we're going to enjoy tonight and start getting ready for Florida tomorrow. And they've got a good football team. So I'll open it up for any questions.
Will, how's Ryan? Do you know?
I think I'm not sure. You know, we'll find out more. I mean, he was just not moving well enough to protect himself, and that was the reason why we took him out. It was not that we feel like there's any severe injury or anything. He just wasn't moving well enough to protect himself, and the health of the student athlete is the most important thing.
Also in the first overtime, the 4th and 1, you mentioned you thought you needed a touchdown. Was that just because Parker had missed the previous one, or you said
no,
just
it had
got to
nothing
get
to do with
something?
that. We were fatigued on defense. You think, you know, in terms when the drive they had before half, Israel makes the interception to score, and then they come right down the field. We were at 46 snaps in the second half, and a lot of that wasn't necessarily because of our offense. It's because they maintained some third downs. You know, yeah, I mean, you're 9 of 18 on third down. That stinks. So, you know, we weren't getting off the field enough on third down in the first half, and they were staying on the field. Again, I thought we had some really good coverage. We had some contested throws. They did a nice job. But I thought we were a little fatigued. I felt like we needed a touchdown because I was concerned about us going out and making another stop defensively.
What would you say to your defensive line today? Seemed like Javon and DJ and Aaron played well.
Really, well, you know, I really feel like Colin, you know, pretty much for the whole year we've played consistently well. You know, consistently well up front. Javon's been very disruptive. Kobe played another good game. He had a couple tackles for loss. Ricky Sanders continues to come on. Zach Pickens. You know, those 4 guys inside, DJ, you know, Aaron Sterling, JJ, Danny Fennell flashed in there a little bit. All of those guys have played good football for us. We just got to continue to come on defensively. We've certainly improved ourselves in how we're playing, and we've still got a lot of football to play. That's the thing we've got to realize. We've got to continue to press forward and move forward and put our best foot forward. But we've certainly improved in our last 3 weeks now.
To hold Georgia under 200 yards rushing, something they continually do.
Yes, well, that, I mean, to me, it's about tackling. You know, those guys, they have really good backs. They finish runs. Swift finished a bunch of runs on us. You know, you're sitting there after a first down run, and I'm thinking, all right, it's 2nd and 8, and Kyle Krantz comes over the headset and says 2nd and 6. I'm like, damn, he gained 2 more yards. So we got to get his cleats out of the dirt better, but we tackled well on defense here. You know, we really tackled well today. You know, go back and watch the Notre Dame game. They held them to 23 points. I think it was 146 or 152 yards rushing. It all comes down to tackling and to get guys on the ground. We didn't have any explosive runs. You know, we did. Swift had 1 at 14 and White had 1 at 12. So, but nothing. There was a huge momentum or field position changer. You know, as far as those things are concerned.
Will, just how good does this feel to you to get that marquee win against a top 5 team? Your alma mater at their place. You're a 25-point underdog.
And I could care less about Will Muschamp. I'm really happy for our players. I'm happy for our staff that works its ass off. I'm happy for our fan base so they can enjoy the week. And that's really what it's all about to me, but it's never about me.
Will, you mentioned being better on tackling. What have you guys